Thank you so much.
Okay, take over.
So, Kanaya, we shall begin now. Perfect. Anyways, I think Kanaya has confirmed me already, so I am beginning now.
Yes, sir. You can start, sir. Please start.
Okay. Perfect. So, first of all, let me welcome all of you and thank all of you today for joining us for this webinar, for this lovely talk with Ashok Jain sir today. Guys, I'm Rajesh Kumar Singh. I'm the director and CEO for the education business for education space for Bajaj Capital Group, of which Sharegurukul is a part of. So within education space, we have multiple entities, multiple colleges and institutions where we impart education on the in the finance domain. And Sharegurukul is an institution where are the knowledge, the kind of trainings that we impart on is focused on stock market, 100% on stock market. So we have been in the business for more than 2 decades now, and that's what probably makes us the kind of the pioneer in the field of the stock market education. So once again, thank you so much everybody for joining us today. I am privileged to have the coach and the speaker for the day, Ashok Jain sir. Jain sir doesn't need an introduction, but still I would love to say a few words about him. I am not going about 40 years of experience and a technical analyst and an engineer come technical analyst and all of that. All of that, I think everybody knows about Ashok Jain sir today in the market. See, over the last couple of years, time and again, when everybody expected the market to go up, Ashok Jain was the person who was saying, Rajesh, market is going to go down. And it's not that he was saying it to me. The forecasting that I am talking about, when Nifty was 12,500 levels and he said it will go down to below 8,000 levels. All that is said in the public domain, in the talks like this, in the webinars like this to the live audience, and it's shared on YouTube, it's shared on LinkedIn and Facebook and all other channels. So you can go and watch it there. Similarly, when the market was struggling at 7,500 levels, he said the market is going to go up and up. People were feeling bearish about it. People were afraid, but then he said, no, it has to go up. And then it went up. So, you see, I always keep asking him that, sir, how do you always, do a spot on forecasting? How is that your market forecasts are always bang on and you identify the trends, the movements very, very easily? Because it's not that, I'm not saying that other people do not know, but then he always says that, Rajesh, look, one thing is what people believe is that, when they learn the basics, the essentials of stock market, or they learn the essentials of analysis, technical analysis, they feel that it's enough. Now they have learned. But you see, the market, the stock market is a very dynamic thing. It keeps on changing. A strategy that you spotted today might be working today, but 2 months down the line, that strategy may not work for you. So you need to constantly learn, constantly, keep innovating. And that's what Ashok Jain sir is best at. So he is the one who is going to be the speaker today. I am not the speaker. I am just somebody who is here to introduce. And then if sir will allow me some time again, then I'll come back on the screen and I'll talk to you again. But with that, Ashok sir, over to you. Your audience, your day, sir. I'm here as a backup. So whenever you want me to be back here, I will be here again, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh. मेरा बेटा है तो हमेशा बहुत अच्छी बातें करेगा. Okay. Yeah. I do a lot of forecasting, but it's not me who takes the credit. It's the Elliot wave theory which takes the credit. The credit should go to the guy who created Elliot wave. One of probably the most brilliant scientific discoveries ever made in the world. Yes, it's complex. It's tricky. In the orthodox form, it's not going to work because markets have changed over a period of time. And there has got to be innovations. And all of us who work in Elliot have created our own innovations. What I'm trying to show to you is today first the basics of an Elliot wave. Give you a brief idea of what Elliot wave is all about. And then I'll take you onto the charts where you're going to see how the wave patterns start moving. Now, what happens is, yeah, it's easy to kind of, look at a seminar and think in terms of, yes, I've understood Elliot, but it's not. It took me good 20 years to get a hang of this thing. The problem with Elliot is that it deals with crowd psychology. Now, what happens in a crowd psychology is as you, as an individual, we become a part of that psychology. And somewhere we leave our study and follow the crowd. Okay, that's where people go wrong in Elliot. Elliot in itself is a combination of, say, let's say something mystical about it, something scientific about it. No, you really can't figure out why, because you know that this event is going to happen, but you would never know why this event is going to happen. So that is the beauty of it. But before I start, let me put the ground rules today. Uh, I will, after every session, I would open for questions and then I will move ahead. So the first part is an introduction to Elliot in the text format. Then I would create it with a line diagram so that you understand it. And after that, I will move on to the charts. So I think we should be starting now. Ashok, can you share the PPT, please?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, come on to the slideshow, Ashok.
Is this visible?
Yeah, it's visible. Better start. Okay, next slide. Now we're talking about wave one. Kindly read this. Meanwhile, I'll be filling in with a brief summary of wave one. Wave one is the first move in the market, which is generally accompanied by a doubt. A retail investor would never ever be comfortable in the wave one. He always thinks in terms of that this market is going to crash because whenever wave one starts, the fundamentals are very, very weak in the market. Maybe, some kind of a reference for you could be the March 2020 when the lockdown started. Fundamentals were really weak. That's when a small wave one had started happening, which was probably a part of the last leg which we are in part of now. So you will understand it as we go higher into the market. I'm moving on to the next slide. Ashok, next slide. Okay. Now this wave two is probably a very important wave. After the start of wave one, the correction starts. This is where all the wise guys come back to say, देख मैंने कहा था ना ये मार्केट नीचे गिरेगी. अब ये गिर रही है, ये कहीं नहीं जाने वाली है. But typically understand, this is a place where the retail investor gets so scared that he's cutting out his positions to reduce his losses, or he's forced to, something like, understand it like this. In a stock market, the normal tendency is that you will never book a loss till you reach the end of your holding capacity. And that's usually what happens in wave two. After a huge fall, there is a bounce up, there is a hope. But once it starts coming down, there's the panic selling starts coming in. And once the panic selling starts coming in, the markets start coming down. But remember, for every seller, there has got to be a buyer, right? So obviously, the smart investor, which we call especially a smart money, which is financial institutions, high net worth individuals, FIIs, mutual funds. These are the guys who are entering position in wave 2. Ashok, next slide, wave 3. Okay. Wave 3, now this is traditionally, it was supposed to be a wave which was the longest and the most rapid wave. Wave 3, in a typical scenario, used to be where you won't even get a pullback. If you miss it, you missed it. And it was like that markets would just take off. जैसे कल का दिन आने वाला ही नहीं है, आज ही मार्केट ने सारे टारगेट अचीव कर लेने हैं, ये इतनी रैपिड जाती है। अभी भी फंडामेंटल्स अच्छे नहीं होते हैं, लेकिन थोड़े थोड़े इम्प्रूव करने लग जाते हैं, and that's when the wave 3 starts. And the wave 3 is the most rapid, the highest movement, and this was a traditional setup. It probably doesn't hold true anymore. So that is where the modifications and the tinkering with Elliot has come in. Ashok, next slide. Fourth, just look at the slide. You will see a whirlpool kind of a thing. Fourth wave is the corrective wave. After third, there is again a corrective wave. This corrective wave is where the market is not going anywhere, but the sentiments are very, very bullish. Okay, and this market would tend to correct, but in this particular scenario, markets tend to be more of a range-bound market. They don't just take off in the correction. It will be like there would be a sharp dip and a smart rally to follow that up. वो बहुत तेजी से चलती है, लेकिन मार्केट कहीं जा नहीं रोकती है. It spends lot of time here, and this is which is a typical wave 4. Now traditionally, अगर आप किसी भी सॉफ्टवेयर को देखोगे, so the Elliot based softwares generally tend to tell you to buy at fourth wave. They usually think in terms of the fourth wave पे stop loss नजदीक होता है, you enter in fourth wave and you end up at the fifth wave top. That's how a typical software trading is done. Next slide, please. Now, this is the final leg of the dominant trend. Now, this is where everything starts going crazy. ऐसे लगने लग जाता है कि ये मार्केट कभी जिंदगी भर नीचे नहीं आएगी. It'll go like crazy up and crazy. Crazy is not even a word. I mean, there could be, if I had a word which was bigger than crazy, I would say that. ये वो लेवल है जहां पे जो स्टॉक हमने नाम भी नहीं सुने होते हैं, वो 200% रिटर्न दे रहे होते हैं. This is wave 5. Wave 5 is probably we are approaching the end of the market. This is where you understand one thing, that this is the place where the last bear dies. Fifth wave में जितने bear होते हैं, finally they also give up. कि बस अब मैं और इसे short नहीं कर सकता हूँ. That is the typical scenario of fifth wave. This completes the impulse wave in a direction. Now it can happen on an upside, it can happen even on a downside. So that means we need to remember this, that when I'm talking of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Okay. Next slide. Now all these waves have a particular Fibonacci relationship between them. Okay. आगे चल, next slide बेटा. Basically, Fibonacci series is the numbers I have depicted here. This is how the Fibonacci series is created. These are the basic numbers. पीछे वाले दो numbers को हम add कर देते हैं, तो next number हमें मिल जाता है. This is how the Fibonacci sequence is created. Okay. Next. Now, Fibonacci sequence is also connected to the golden ratio of 1.61. The most famous thing in 1.61 golden ratio is the pyramids. Pyramids construction is purely based on Fibonacci sequences, right? And there are a lot of Fibonacci proportions. Mainly you are at about 23%, 38%, 50%, 61%. Now they have added 78%, approximately 78% also into this figure, right? These are the Fibonacci proportions, and usually in a pullback, you tend to buy at a Fibonacci level with the hope that it will be bouncing up. This is how the Fibonacci is treated. But Fibonacci is a very, very essential part of Elliott wave theory. Next slide, please. Now, these are some of the rules of Elliott which I'm trying to show you. Wave 2 can never take out the bottom of wave 1. Now, the rule now is wave 3 cannot be the shortest of the three impulsive waves, namely 1, 3, and 5. Okay, and wave 4 does not overlap the price territory of 1. There's one very important rule which I have not written down here, is called the rule of alteration. That means the wave 2 and wave 4 will have different shapes. Next slide. Now, this is what I was trying to talk about. When the Elliott must have got generated, शायद निफ्टी अगर उस टाइम होती तो उसकी लेवल प्रॉब्ली 5 या 10 होती. अगर 5 या 10 पे होती तो उसका बिहेवियर आज जो 20,000 पे है उससे बहुत डिफरेंट होता. So that is how the lot of adaptations have been incorporated in Elliott. Orthodox Elliott may every person who works on Elliott has come out with his own inputs. Some of the very famous names for this has been Graham Neely. He's done a lot of work there. He's one of the names which is very prevalent today, and there have been other people who've been contributing to Elliott. What happens in Elliott is that as you continue working on it, you adapt, change, you move ahead. This is how Elliott operates, because trading environments over a period of time have taken a sea change. Today, markets have what? Arbitrages, jobbers, scalpers, high frequency trading. This market is very different from a market which I have traded probably 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the market was much more simpler to trade. Today, the market is much more tougher to trade. And I believe over a period of time, it will keep getting tougher and tougher. Because what happens is you have all sorts of things coming in today. You have AI
Ashok sir,
coming.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yeah.
Though I am able to hear you properly, but I can see some people writing in the chat. They are requesting you to be a little louder, please.
Okay. So, Acha, that's a surprise. I'm usually very loud here. That's been the problem with guys. Okay. So what has happened is itna jada automation ho raha hai. There's so much of AI coming into the market. There is so much of machine learning coming into the market. So the machines are sooner or later trying to take over the trading patterns today, which would have its own problems and its own issues to deal with as an investor or as a trader for us. Because when you're competing with a machine, you need to be smarter than the machine. And remember one thing, yes, we are smarter than the machines because we create the machine. Machine cannot learn by itself. So the key lies there. Next. Okay. Now, before I move to the chart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot this now on paint so that you understand the wave construction. After that, I will start taking questions. I'm just sharing that now. ये मैंने पेंट ब्रश खोल दिया है. I'm starting now. This is the first wave up. This is the correction. ये जो बॉटम आया था इससे पहले मार्केट गिरी थी, समथिंग लाइक दिस. Then a fall came, and this is how the market started moving up. Let me start from here. Now, probably this is how the first wave is starting. This is the 0 point. ये 0 point है, ठीक है. मैं थोड़ा सा गैप कर देता हूं, समझ में आ जाएगा. ये डाउन ट्रेंड था, इस पॉइंट पे 0 पॉइंट बना, यहाँ से मार्केट ऊपर गई, ये फर्स्ट लेग अप है, इसे हम वेव 1 कहते हैं. उसके बाद मार्केट नीचे ऐसे गिरी, ये 2 है. टिपिकल मार्केट में करेक्शन ये नहीं होती कि एक ही बार में नीचे गिरेगी, एक बार गिर के ऊपर जाएगी और उसके बाद नीचे गिरती है. दिस इज कॉल्ड वेव 2. इसके बाद मार्केट थर्ड वेव ऊपर सीधी जाती है. नाउ दिस इज वेयर द प्रॉब्लम हैज कम. When Elliot was done, it was assumed that third will go up straight. What has happened is third ऐसे ऊपर अब नहीं जाती है. यहाँ से वो नीचे ऐसे गिरती है और यहाँ से फिर ऊपर जाती है, thereby creating the modifications in it. This is the third wave. Then comes the fourth wave, जब market correct करती है. Usual fourth wave correction is a range bound correction. Market it will be moving like this. Something like this is a fourth wave behavior, and then the last leg of fifth wave. Now, once this fifth gets over, markets would usually fall like this. It will come like this. A fall is going to come. 2 up, 3 down. There's 4 up, something like this. अब जगह नहीं है यहाँ पे. Something like this would be a fourth wave. It could consume some time here, and then from here it's going to fall down, and again the cycle gets repeated. So this is how is the fall, and then the up move starts like this. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the end. Then the fall, it falls like this. This is called A. This is B, this is C. What happens is when we give the notations on a final Elliott wave count, all the uptrend are marked with numeric numbers and downtrend is marked with alphabets. I think this should be clear to everyone. I'm now opening this for questions. If you have any questions on this, I will take them and then we will move on to charts. Kanhaiya, you can tell people to unmute and ask questions if they have any.
Sir, I can't see any question related to Elliot, so we can go ahead.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm just opening the chart. ये chart which I'm trying to show you is from the year almost 2004, 2003, 2000, somewhere around 2000 से ये chart चल रहा है. Now जैसे मैंने दिखाया था 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 ये fourth wave तक हम आ चुके हैं. Now I want you to be very careful to see this क्योंकि अब जो market है वो इसी को replicate करेगी. चार्ट दिख रहा है ना बेटा?
Yes, sir.
Now watch. Market still has to come down. ये फोर्थ वेव यहाँ कंप्लीट हो गई है. अब मार्केट ऊपर की तरफ चल रही है. Market has taken out the top of 3. You can see this market has taken out the top of 3. Now we need to find out the target for the market. 0 to 3. Place it at 4 and you get these levels. ये इसके levels market के दिखने लग गए हैं यहाँ पे. ये मार्केट के लेवल्स हैं. यहाँ पे हमें ये दिखने लग गया था कि मार्केट या तो 7000 का टॉप बनाएगी या करीबन 10,000 के आसपास का टॉप बनेगा. 161 is a possible target. This is the second possible target. This is how the market should be moving. ऊपर जा रही है. Now look at this market. Now if you notice this market, इसके अंदर भी वेव के अंदर वेव बनती जा रही है. This is what I was trying to tell you. This is why I went through Elliot. ये इसका 1 बना, ये इसका 2 बना. अगर आप इसको नेकेड आंखों से देखोगे तो यहाँ पे ही लोग मैक्सिमम गलती करते हैं. इसका एक्चुअल 1 यहाँ बना था जहाँ पे टोटल डिसबिलीफ होता है कि ये मार्केट ऊपर जाएगी. ये इसका 3 है. ये इसका 4 है. अब 4 के बाद हर बार मार्केट एक नया 0 बनाती है. So that means I have another 1, 2 is being formed here. You notice this. You will get a 1 here. You will get a 2 here. You will get a 3 here. And you will get a 4 here. Now again we know we are in the last leg of the market, right? And market is moving up. हमें already पता है कि मार्केट इस वक्त अपने टॉप में लास्ट लेग में एज पर इलियट चल रही है। ओके, 3 4 इज क्लियर हियर। यहाँ पे देखिए उस 4 के बाद फिर से एक 1 2 बन गया है। This is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 4, and this is the last leg of market up. And if I had to project a target, the target was here. ये मेरे पास टारगेट चल रहा है मार्केट के। अब सामने ऊपर टारगेट मेरे पास चल रहे हैं। Market has started going up. Can you see this? ये दिखने लग गया, एक टिप आया। रिमेंबर दिस इज व्हाट आई शोड यू कि जब मार्केट सेल में जाती है तो ऐसे जाती है। यहाँ पे इंडिकेशन मिल गई थी कि मार्केट नीचे गिरेगी। लेवल हमारे पास 2 साल पहले से चलना शुरू हो गया था। अगर आपने सेल नहीं पकड़ा था तो आपको मौका ही नहीं मिला। मार्केट इतनी बुरी तरीके से यहाँ नीचे गिरी थी। राइट, नाउ रिमेंबर वन थिंग, whenever a 5 wave gets completed, you get a formation of 1. यहाँ पे हमें ये formation of 1 मिल गया है बड़े फ्रेम का। There are 2 kinds of wave counts which are operated in the market. One is a larger trend and the second is the intermediate trend. एक और सुपर ट्रेंड होता है जो हम यूज नहीं कर सकते इंडिया में, क्योंकि हमारे पास इतना डेटा ही नहीं है। इंडिया में डेटा की अवेलेबिलिटी इज ओनली फ्रॉम अराउंड 2000, सो वी नीड डेटा विच इज जब से मार्केट चालू हुई थी, इसलिए हम सुपर साइकिल नहीं बना सकते हैं इंडिया में। सो दैट मीन्स दिस इज द 0 और 1 ये है। अब यहाँ से मार्केट ऊपर की तरफ चलनी शुरू हो जाएगी। ये मार्केट चालू हो गई है, दिख रही है आप लोगों को? This is how the market is going. Now what I have is 1-2 formation here. This was a complete 5 which was made here. ये आप देखिए, ये मार्केट चल रही है। Now this was the bottom of 2. ठीक है, and now market is now going to move ahead on the third wave once it breaches this golden one. और इस छोटे ट्रेंड के अंदर यहाँ से मार्केट चालू हो गई है 1-2। Okay. Now there were 2 levels which were being thrown at this point of time by Elliot, which would be the third wave or fourth corrective wave आनी थी। Showing you the targets. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. This was the first target around 11,000. यहाँ पे थर्ड वेव का completion होना है. I think everyone is clear now. 1, 2, this I am taking for a larger frame. छोटे फ्रेम की भी यहाँ से ही मार्केट आनी थी, इस लेवल पे ही, उसी के पास 11,000 के पास ही वो लेवल जनरेट हो रहा है. Markets kept going up. मैं थोड़ा सा चार्ट को साफ कर रहा हूँ. Now watch this very carefully. We are approaching that level of third wave completion. 2018 में clearly पता था कि इस मार्केट को अब करेक्ट करना है, और इलियट के रूल्स के अकॉर्डिंग इस मार्केट को टॉप से कम नहीं तो 50 to 60% नीचे आना था. So this fall was not a surprise for me, at least, or for my students. 2018 में लेवल बन चुका था कि मार्केट में करेक्शन आनी है और इसको आना है 8,000 से 7,500 के आसपास. ये फॉल शुरू हो गया, दिखने लगा. This is the fall which I was talking about. At 2018, we knew the fall is going to come in, and this fall has come in now. And then the level was already known for this. ठीक है? Keep looking at it. दिख गई ये मार्केट, ये 3 दिख गया. इस 3 के साथ हमें 4 की लेवल पता थी कहाँ आनी है. That also I'm showing you. It had to hit these levels, and it has hit that level of 7,500. 50% retracement का level आना चाहिए था, वो आ गया. यहाँ से मार्केट ने फिर से अप मूव शुरू कर दिया. Now remember, we are now entering the last leg. Now carefully watch the numbers. ये 1 बना है, ये 2 बना है. This is where I started saying कि ये मार्केट यहाँ से बुलिश हो गई है, क्योंकि इसने 5th वेव बनाने के लिए ऊपर जाना था. You can see the formation of third. ये यहाँ से थर्ड कंप्लीट हो गई है, अब मार्केट ऊपर की तरफ चलने लग गई है। Now look at this. This could be a 5. That means for the time being, the markets will go in a correction. Or for that to happen, this level has to be taken out. That means market has to close below 17,500 for a fall to start. अगर ये 17,500 का लेवल नहीं तोड़ेगी और ऊपर इसने 18,604, 18,700 का लेवल तोड़ दिया, तो ये मार्केट ऊपर कहां तक जाएगी, वो लेवल्स हमारे पास आ जाएंगे। Immediate target could be anything from 19,500 to 20,000. 20,500. These are the immediate levels which can come, provided market does not break this bottom of 17,500. अगर 17,500 का लेवल मार्केट तोड़ देगी, तब ये कम से कम कितना नीचे आएगी वो बता दे रहा हूं। With the current top, I'm talking about current top, we are immediately looking at a level of 16,500 or 15,500. इसके बीच में ये लेवल्स आ सकते हैं अगर मार्केट ने 17,600 500 का लेवल तोड़ दिया तो, और अगर नहीं तोड़ा और ये वाला लेवल 18,700 का तोड़ गया, तो ये ऊपर 19,500 से 20,500 तक जाएगी। उसके बाद एक मैसिव करेक्शन आना है। Remember, every 5 makes a 1 of a larger frame. So that means this would be a large frame which one would be formed, जिसका bottom था करीबन somewhere around 1. Roughly the move is about, if it's at 18,000, the move is about 19,000 points. 19,000 ka 30% is going to be the minimum fall. And once that fall happens, after that, once the top is taken out, a massive bull run is going to start. That means Sensex hitting 1 lakh in near possibility doesn't seem likely. Markets must correct before that. Yes, Sensex hitting around, I don't know, around 20,000, it will be close to about 75,000 is a distinct possibility as of now. So I think I have finished the Elliot part. Rajesh, please take over. I'll just use a washroom and come, and then I'll start taking questions.
Perfect. So till then, you will have to allow me to share the screen as well, sir.
Yeah, so let me just stop my sharing. I've stopped sharing.
Yeah, perfect. So guys, by the time Ashok sir comes back, I have a couple of minutes to talk to you again. So yes, as Ashok sir said, what he is, I mean, how he is looking at the market, uh, whether Sensex at 1 lakh, how distant it is or how sooner it may happen. What is his analysis saying? See, generally, if you hear people talking, then people are doing an arithmetic that okay, at a compounding of at a CAGR of close to 13 odd percent, in 4 years we will be 1 lakh. The market doesn't grow that arithmetical way. So that's what Ashok's take is, that there can be 15-20,000 points up in that may happen soon, but then there has to be phases of correction and all. So let him come back, and then he is there to answer you again on the market forecasting, and he will also be happy answering you some stock specific or index specific questions as well. By the time he comes back, I will just share a thought, gentlemen. You see, fortunately, unfortunately, we are, all of us, you and me are, when the moment we say that we are a stock trader or a stock investor, or we are going to trade into a stock or going to invest into stock, essentially we mean that all of us understand the importance of research, then importance of knowledge in that case. And I always say this, that anything that you can search on Google is not a research. Meaning to say, if you are trying to do stock trading or stock investing basis what people at CNBC are screaming, people who are writing in blogs or news articles are covering them, or magazines are covering them, then probably you are making a mistake. I'm not saying these experts, what the so-called experts are saying is wrong. All I'm saying is the information is available in public domain. It is not available to you only, that's available in public domain. So everybody, it's not that only you are watching that research report, or you are watching that news, or you are watching that CNBC piece. So everybody is watching that. And when thousands and lakhs of people are watching it, probably the scope get discounted. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you have your money which you are investing in the market. You are going to, one reason why you came to the market is because you are looking for larger returns, faster returns. And if you are looking for returns, then of course you should be ready to invest in that. And when I say invest, you should be ready to invest your time and efforts. You should be ready to learn. Right. I will share, Ashok sir, I will need a couple of more minutes. So I'll share a very interesting case. You can search on Google and you will be able to read more about it. So Standard and Poor's, I'm sure all of you know Standard and Poor's. Standard and Poor's is among the world's 3 largest rating agencies, and S&P, Moody's, and Fitch, the world's 3 largest rating agencies. So Standard and Poor's did a study years ago, where what they did is, some 100 sets of investors, they asked them to trade basis the information, basis the tips, basis the advice available in the public domain. Some experts saying, some news articles saying, my friend saying, my broker saying likewise. And another set of equal same size of audience, and they asked them to trade on the flip of a coin. Meaning to say, make the decision to invest, to buy or sell or whatever, at the flip of a coin. No research, nothing. No tips, nothing. And believe me, guys, the report, the Standard & Poor's report says, and you can go and figure out this report, the retail report as well. The Standard & Poor's report says that the set of customers who traded on the flip of a coin made more money than the customers who were trading on others' tips, others' advice, so-called research. Well, I am not doing an advocacy for trading on the flip of a coin. All I'm saying is that if your research is tips, if you are trading on the basis of tips, if you are buying or selling stocks on the basis of tips which are being given by others, then please stop that. It's better you do a flip of a coin and trade. Probably you will save money, right? So I'm not saying that flip of a coin is the right strategy. I am saying what you are doing is wrong. Stop that. If you can't invest in yourself, if you are not ready to learn, if you are not eager to learn, and if you are not ready to trade the right way, trade with research, okay, learn from experts, and then do your analysis and then trade. If you can't put that much of effort, then trade with a flip of a coin rather than trading on the TV news, trading on the advice coming on CNBC. Okay, so well, that was my thought. Ashok sir, I will take 5 more minutes if you allow me.
Sure.
So, as in the beginning, I was saying, at Sharegurukul, we impart education on the stock market. Our core competence is around stock market. The institution is all about stock market training. So I'll quickly tell you what we do, how do we, what sort of trainings do we bring across, so that you know how we are there to help you. So we have various stock market trading programs. We understand that people can be beginners, very beginners, or people can be even those who have not entered into stock market yet. They are thinking to enter, right? So people who are beginners or people who are thinking to enter, or we have also seen people who are in the market for 8 to 10 years, but trust me, when it comes to knowing the concepts pretty well, they do not know. See, trading is fine, but then knowing, understanding the market nuances, understanding the concepts well, and having a command over it, that's a different story altogether. So that's the reason why our courses start from the first module, that's called stock market and advanced derivatives. So here we start with the very basics of stock market, the introduction of the capital markets, and then we go on to teach you derivatives, option strategies, the Greeks, everything, right? So we start from a very basic scratch and go on to teach you all about stock market and derivatives in this first module. So that's the module 1. Then we move on, and then we have module 2. Module 2 is about technical analysis. The name says technical analysis advanced. It will start from very basics, even telling you the basic philosophies of technical analysis, why a technical analysis is needed, the importance of price, importance of chart, how do you do that, the basic thing. It will start with all types of charts, indicators, trend lines, etc. And you will learn how to use various tools here. So again, starting from basics of technical analysis and taking you to advanced level. So that's the technical analysis advanced. The idea here is that you should be learning how to do forecasting the way Ashok sir was doing, how to do forecasting, how to do analysis, how to do your own research, right? Then comes the technical analysis professional. Technical analysis is professional is one step ahead of technical analysis advanced. Elliot wave theory, which Ashok sir was just explaining you, is the key element of the technical analysis professional program. And when I say Elliot wave, not the routine conceptual Elliot wave, but with all the amendments, modification, and Ashok sir's own research, years of his own hard work on Elliot wave, all that put together and combined with various other theories, GAN theory, harmonic patterns, all that, and complex techniques and strategies, all that put together is what technical analysis professional program is all about. So with these three, stock market basics and advanced derivatives, technical analysis advanced, technical analysis professional, you learn all about technical analysis. Okay, many of you maybe long-term investors, or maybe also willing to learn fundamental analysis, that I need to understand the fundamentals of a company. How do I go for a long-term investing, etc. So yes, of course, we have a fundamental analysis program as well, where again, we teach you all, the right framework: economy analysis, industry analysis, and company analysis. So the same EIC or CIE pattern, and then building that model on Excel. How do you compare companies? How do you compare stocks? Various parameters, everything is taught to you in the fundamental analysis program. So that's all short and sweet training program that we have, and all the training programs are delivered in a way that they are practical. When I say practical, meaning to say, so if Ashok sir is teaching you in the class the analysis of stocks, it will be done live. It will not be on a PPT. It will be done live on the charts, live on the meta stock. So that way, it's a very live, it's a very practical program that we deliver. So that's about Sharegurukul. Also talking about faculties. So Ashok Jain sir, I've already introduced you. Till now, he has course more than 6,000, 5,000 is written here, which is an old start, 6,000 traders and investors. And over the last 45 years, he has been in the market, years and years of experience. Probably, I do not know somebody who has spent so much of time, not only trading himself, but teaching people how to trade as well, right? And then we have young and dynamic chartered accountant, Sachin Agrawal. Sachin, after his CA, has been into a technical analysis domain, has been a market analyst. And over the last 10 years, he has been doing a lot of stock market coaching and trainings for stock exchanges as well. And for 3 years in a row, he has been awarded as the best stock market coach by Bombay Stock Exchange. So that ways we have expert faces like Ashok ji and Sachin Agrawal. And then we have people like Rishi Mehra, Rakesh Bansal. Rakesh Bansal is somebody whom you would have seen on television a lot many times on J Business. Rakesh Bansal again has been coached personally by Ashok sir. So that's the kind of stellar faculty background we have. Rishi Mehra, by the way, is a CFA as well, Chartered Financial Analyst, and a practicing market financial analyst. He specializes primarily on the fundamental side. And then we have Arun. Arun specializes on the derivative side. He is a currency and derivative specialist. And we have Karan, who is more of a price volume specialist. And he has also been personally groomed, trained by Ashok sir. So one thing, the USP of the entire delivery model is that every single faculty has been personally groomed by Ashok sir, meaning to say that all the content, all the delivery model has been made by him. So that's his style. So even if somebody else is teaching you one element, so the entire program, let's say, has 5 pieces, and Arun comes and teaches you derivatives. So the derivative element what Arun is teaching you has been primarily made under the supervision of Ashok sir, and only when Arun has delivered it 10 times to Ashok sir and Ashok sir has given a go ahead, only then it is being delivered to you. So the quality content, the quality check, the delivery, all that is very standard, and that's what the agenda is when we teach you that. Ultimately, we want you to be well informed, and we want you to learn the art of doing analysis yourself, so that you no further need to depend on CNBC, money control, your friend, your broker, your relationship manager. You see, your dealer who calls you and says that, sir, buy as bank, this is a good thing, or buy ICICI or whatever. I'm not talking about the stocks for this moment. I'm talking about the dealer. So the dealer who calls you may not have even passed 10th or 12th or his graduation. He may not have even a year of experience in the market. What he knows is just watching the screen, and anybody says him buy X, he says you buy X, right? So he is definitely playing with your money. If you are doing that, again, let me go back, start trading on the flip of a coin. And if not flip of a coin, if you want a better strategy to trade, then you should be learning. There is no other way out. As Warren Buffett, the god of the market, says, when in market, the risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. So meaning to say, you should know what you are doing. The moment you know what you are doing, the moment you know why you are trading, then probably you have covered half of the risk. So that's about it. That's what I had to share. If you are interested to join us, I'm pretty sure many of you would be, because you know what kind of how these programs are going to change your trading style, trading behavior, and how they are going to help you master your moves. So yes, we have a classroom session. We have physical classes in Delhi where you come and we teach you. But post-COVID, since the lockdown started, we have suspended this completely. So we are not doing the classroom mode as of now. Ashok sir being a little senior, we respect his health a lot more. So we want to keep Ashok sir online so that he is not exposed to the external environment. And that's the reason why we are happy doing online virtual classes. But trust me, online is far better than classroom, because in classroom, if you miss a class, you are gone. The concept is gone. The faculty is not going to redo that concept for you. But in online, every single class gets recorded and the video is shared with you. So if you miss a class, you have a video to cover it up, back it up, and then go to the faculty and ask questions. That's one. Second, in the online class, let's say Ashok sir is teaching you how to apply, how to draw a line on a chart. So in the physical classroom, Ashok sir can't go on the systems of 30 people and see that becomes difficult. Whereas in the online class, if you want, you can share your screen and you can show how the charts are looking. How have you drawn the trend line correctly? Is your analysis right or not? So online that way brings a lot of flexibility, lot of freedom for you. You can join across India wherever you are. You can do it online, sitting at the comfort of your home. And the timing is also pretty convenient, Saturday and Sunday only. So 5 days you trade, 2 days you learn. That's the model. Okay, so each of the modules have different fee, different charges. The module 1 stock market and advanced derivatives is 7,500. Then similarly, module 2 is 13,500. Similarly, the technical analysis profession module 3 is 11,250, and fundamental analysis is 9,000 rupees in the online virtual session. But these are independent module fees. But if you do a combo, if you say that I want to learn the whole of technical analysis, then that becomes a combo 1, where you learn 1, 2, 3. If you say I want to learn all 4 of them, technical analysis plus fundamental analysis, then that becomes a combo 2, where 1, 2, 3, and 4 is there. So that combo things are there. Combo offers you a better discount. The fee reduces significantly for you. So that's the option as well. And gentlemen, because you came here today and you give me your time, Ashok sir is always, somebody people come to listen to, but because you have had the patience to listen to me as well, so I have a special offer for you, a special discount for you today if you join this program today. But let me tell you, the offer is only and only for today. If you come back to me tomorrow, I will not be able to extend this offer to you. The offer is only and only for you, only for today. You see that when you are learning online, you are saving close to 25% as compared to the classroom. So you are saving 25% straight away if you are learning online. Plus, if you are making a combo 1, 2, 3, or you are making a combo 1, 2, 3, 4, then you are getting another 20% discount on top of that. So meaning to say, almost you are saving 40-45%. That's one. And you do not need to pay the full fee. All you need to pay is just pay 10%. Balance 6 easy EMIs. We have student loan arrangements, online student loan arrangements, where my team will help you facilitate that, and that will attract 0% student loan. There would be some processing charges, some 700-800 rupees that my team will tell you, but there will not be any interest levied on it. So 0% student loan, pay in 6 EMIs. That's the option available to you as well. And the discounted fee that you have to pay if you go for the combos, if you go for the combo is, if you join for 1, 2, and 3, the discounted fee, when you look at the combo fee is 25,000. But if you join today, let me emphasize again today, if you join today, the combo fee is 22,000 only. And if you join the combo of 1, 2, 3, 4, the fee is 32,500. But if you join today, the fee is only 30,000. So joining today, you are getting another discount of close to 10%. So that's what the idea is. Approximately 50-55% you are saving if you're joining the program today. And as I said, you need not pay the full fee. 10% of 22K, that means 2,200 or 2,500, whatever you want to pay, you pay. Balance in 6 easy EMIs as per the student loan arrangement. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10% of it, 3K you pay, and balance in easy EMIs, 6 easy EMIs. So we have tried to keep it very minimal, so that it's not a major investment for you, and even the payment plan is very smooth, where you pay in EMIs. But guys, if you do not wish to invest even 3,000 rupees in learning, in upgrading yourself to be able to do the research, then Ashok sir, as he always says, that Rajesh, then people should not even trade. Forget about, if you do not wish to learn, then you should not even trade. Then you are playing with your money. Stop doing that. So with that thought, I will hand over it to Ashok sir again. And guys, all you need to do to avail the offer is call us on this number, 9711456906. Tavleen, if you can type this number in the chat box, that will also help. So you can call us in this number. My team is there. Tavleen and her team is there to help you. They will guide you how you can join the program. Thank you so much, Ashok sir. Thank you for allowing me. I think I took more than 10 minutes. Back to you again, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Any questions now? This was, I think, what Rajesh said was very informative for all of you. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer them for you.
Rahul ji, you want to talk to me? You are asking my number. You can call on this number. My team, Tavleen, would connect you to me, or she will share my number to you. Don't worry.
Anyone has any questions, beta? किसी स्टॉक के बारे में पूछना है, कुछ भी पूछना है, you can ask.
Ashok sir, there is a question in the chat. What wave is Nifty in currently?
5th wave है बेटा. It's in the fifth wave. In the last leg of the fifth wave, you have seen that. Now remember, fifth wave is the maddening wave. यहाँ पे कुछ भी possible है. So what you can do is we can only trail the stop loss. We don't look at the top. Top can get very dicey. So you just keep trailing your stop loss for the exit. Okay.
Kanhaiya, can you unmute Rima Gupta?
Yes, sir.
Rima Gupta ji, yeah. Guys, if you have question, you can
Yes.
raise hands in the Zoom panel. My team will see that raise hand and they will unmute you immediately. Yes,
Sir,
Kanhaiya.
I'm planning to join, but I'm a newcomer and I have started trading as I told earlier. Yesterday also I joined sir's demo. And my question is, I have watched certain videos pertaining to candlesticks.
Yeah, Rima.
And I have seen some videos, but I'm like, I can follow it. I understand them. But when it comes to application, I think it's very difficult. So I have a
Rima,
dilemma whether I'll
Rima,
be able
just-
to learn it or not.
Yeah, Rima, understand this. What happens when you watch a video, especially on a candlestick, okay?
Yeah.
Remember, candlestick are reversal trades. So the
Yes.
candlestick, whenever you want to trade, you need to be very sure about overbought and oversold levels. See, on an overbought level, okay, if you're taking any trade in an overbought level, a buy trade is going against the concept of candle because it is not looking at continuation pattern. That is a basic mistake. Once you join the course, you would understand where you're going wrong. It's a very simple thing, beta. 10 candle में अगर 6 white हैं तो buy का trade नहीं लेना.
No, sir, you're not getting my question.
Yeah,
My
you know.
question is,
Yeah,
my
you will understand it better.
Okay, okay.
The course is designed in such a way that my ambition is to teach my granddaughter when she's 8 years old how to trade stock markets.
Yeah, because I'm at zero level, nursery
Yeah,
level.
don't worry. We all
And while
started it.
watching videos, I'm unable to grasp it,
Yeah,
which demotivates me. And I am in a
No,
dilemma
don't
whether
get-
if I join some course,
demotivated.
whether I'll be able to grasp it or
नहीं
not.
बेटा, हमेशा seeker बन के रहे. At 70, I still want to seek new knowledge. Okay, be a seeker. You would always achieve whatever you want. Okay, that's just an advice to you. It's like an old man. You know, when you grow old, you always want to advise people. All right. ठीक है?
Okay.
Right.
Hope I'll join it and it will be beneficial for me.
Yeah, sure. It'll be a pleasure to meet you in classroom, Rima.
Same here.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else?
Akash, please go ahead.
Yeah. Anyone else with any
Akash,
question?
please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. My question is to you that is intraday is risky. I have heard many times that
नहीं बेटा,
people are
ऐसे
getting
सोच, ऐसे सोच. No, ऐसे सोच. You know, I have gone through ये सारे phases में गया हूँ, market में से गुजरा हुआ हूँ, ठीक है. So when we are talking about intraday means the biggest problem in stock market is controlling emotions. All right. Intraday में problem क्या होती है? Intraday is a risk reward game, right, Akash?
Okay.
So now what happens is you have decided a technical parameter for your buy. You have defined your stop loss. Okay. Now the problem is जब मार्केट नीचे गिरेगी ना बेटे तो तेरे से स्टॉप लॉस का बटन ही नहीं दबेगा.
Okay.
That is the major problem, right? But do you know technical, Akash?
No. Actually, I am zero to this
Don't
stock
touch
knowledge.
intraday. बिल्कुल मत छुई भी मत intraday को. पहले you have
But
to
I
learn.
wanted to invest.
No, you have to learn, beta. See, the first thing is become a good investor. That means you take a long-term positions. That gives you a leverage to handle your position. You start learning how to control it. Okay. So when you come to me in classroom for intraday, you know what I would make you do? I will make you trade USD INR. 5,000 रुपए लगा के काम करेगा, 500 रुपए खोएगा या 500 रुपए कमाएगा, बट इतना सीख जाएगा कि 6 महीने के बाद you will have no fear at all of entering with any amount of money in the market. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
That is the key. See, understand, this course is my experience, right? अब तो मैं हंसता हूँ बेटा कि दुनिया में कोई ऐसी गलती बची नहीं जो मैंने नहीं की है स्टॉक मार्केट में।
Okay.
ठीक है, वो मतलब हर बेवकूफी मैं कर चुका हूँ. So the idea in this course is that we will not let you repeat those mistakes which I did. And my promise to all of you is I'll take you 10 years ahead in life. That is what all I tell every student कि यहाँ आज मेरे से पढ़ोगे 6 महीने में तुम्हें 10 साल आगे ले आओ. उसके बाद
All right.
it's up to you, right?
All right, sir.
Right.
Sir, and my another query is actually I have seen many people in YouTubers. Actually, they are charging some money and telling us like day-to-day stocks and start
Akash,
investing in them.
Akash, this is not a place where I want to criticize anyone, better, you know. But just understand one thing. I also work in stock market. मेरे
Okay.
पास इतना टाइम ही नहीं होता बेटा कि मैं कॉल्स दे पाऊं. अगर मैं काम कर सकता हूं तो मैं अपने पैसे कमाऊंगा कि आपसे 500 रुपए या 1000 रुपए लूंगा यार. मतलब how would I have
Okay.
that kind of a time to do that? You get me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. If they know the key,
If I
then
know it,
they will invest.
why would I work? And if someone says I'm getting, I can guarantee you 100% return in a month. तो भाई जरूरत क्या है 10,000 लगा करके मेरे 20,000 बन गए, अगले महीने 40, एक साल में तो मैं करोड़पति हो जाऊंगा यार.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Right? So it is a simple logic, बेटा, है ना?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah, my question.
yeah, Akash. Yeah. Anyone else with any other question, beta?
Ashok sir, there is a question in the chat from Rahul Singh. Rahul is asking,
Yeah.
does Elliot Wave theory work only on stocks or on indices as well, Nifty, Bank Nifty?
Rahul, it works everywhere, beta. स्टॉक्स में द प्रॉब्लम है, स्टॉक्स में इतनी बार स्प्लिट और बोनस हो जाते हैं कि लास्ट उसकी इलियट, monitoring that idiot becomes tough. So what we actually do is we monitor the index Elliot and then combine the short-term Elliot of a stock for that. Got it? So that means today an Elliot wave count for every individual stock usually is around 25th March 2020. That's where you should be marking a 0 and looking at an Elliot wave. You will understand what I'm saying once you see the chart. Okay.
So there is another question, but this question I'll answer, sir. Rima ji is asking you, sir, that will you take the class or some other faculty? So Rima ji, I have shown you the profiles of the faculty, but half of the course, half of the technical analysis course is delivered by Ashok sir personally. The first half, the basics, the teaching you the basic concepts, the basic tools, those basics are covered by the other faculties who have again developed the content under the supervision of Ashok sir, and who have delivered it over the years under his supervision. So it is the same content. So it will be like a kind of an extended arm of Ashok ji teaching you, right? But then you always have the accessibility to Ashok sir. So even during the basics class, if you want to connect to Ashok sir, you can always do. And the best part is we offer this as a kind of support to the students, that even if you want to connect Ashok sir on a one-on-one basis and need some clarity, need some advice, want to have a discussion, even that is done, that is permitted. My team supports and connects you for that. Okay. Sir, another question is from Mr. Jagadish. What
मैंने
is
देख
this?
लिया जगदीश जी, कोई स्टॉप लॉस नहीं लेना है अभी. आपका बाय प्राइस क्या है? आपका बाय प्राइस क्या है जगदीश जी? He's not responding, I think.
Mr. Jagdish, if you can, okay, 1160.
1160, okay. इस वक्त करंट प्राइस बताइए. Give me the current price.
3700.
अब क्या करना है बाबू? लालच कहां तक रखना है यार? जगदीश जी, अगर मैं आपकी जगह होऊंगा तो मैं अपनी कॉस्ट निकाल के अपना प्रॉफिट मार्केट में छोड़ दूंगा। इसके बाद जहां जाता है जाए, आई डोंट केयर। ओके,
Kaniya, can you allow Mr. Karthik to unmute?
there's someone Yuva Kumar.
Yeah, so take this question from Karthik first and then we will come
Yeah.
to Yuva.
Yeah, Karthik, come on. Jagdish ji, once more I'm repeating, no stop loss. We are still in bull market.
Karthik ji, you have got yourself unmuted. You can speak now.
Probably his voice is not coming through.
Yeah.
Let him put a message in the chat box.
Yeah, no worries. Till then, you can probably address to Yuva Kumar's query, sir.
यहाँ युवा यस कर सकते हैं, लेकिन फिर मैं काम सिर्फ USD INR में करने दूंगा। मेरे पास पढ़ने आओगे तो मैं इक्विटी में नहीं काम करने दूंगा। ठीक है, पैसे कम हैं, उन्हें फूकना नहीं है। USD INR is very safe when you have small amount of money over a period of time. Gain experience, make money, gain confidence, and then get into equity market. Okay. The charts remain the same everywhere. Technical analysis remains the same everywhere, whether it is Bitcoin, whether it is gold, whether it is USD INR, whether it is equity, whether it is futures and options. Okay.
Ashok sir, Karthik has texted me. Karthik has texted me in the private chat. He wants your views on ITC and BHL.
ITC is a long term hold. ITC लेके बैठा रहे बेटा, 190 के नीचे एवरेज करना है।
His average price is 250, he is saying for ITC.
कोई बात नहीं, stay with ITC. Even I am holding around 252 की level से. I am not taking an exit from here below 190. I would average again over 258. I'm looking at a price of 400. It should come in next 1 or 2 years.
Okay, and then what about BHEL?
BHEL, I'm not very comfortable. That story seems to be over. Average price क्या है बेटा? Buying price क्या है भेड़ का?
70.
अभी कितने पे है? Loss नहीं book कर अभी. Sit with it. But try getting out of it as soon as you come close to your price. As of now, there is no loss to be booked. We are still in bull market, guys. Get this very clear.
Your views on Portland Cement, sir? Anjani Portland.
याद नहीं है बेटा, याद नहीं है. I'll have to look in the chart now. Few stocks I remember.
Okay, Yuva is back with a query again. He is asking your views on Just Dial.
Yuva, एक काम कर, you get in touch with me, fix up with these people, with the counselors, one appointment with me, and then I'll take all your queries. I think that is the best thing, Rajesh.
Okay, Rahul, I think this stock you would definitely be tracking. Tata Power.
Tata Power is fine, यार. बैठो अभी आराम से. Rahul.
192. He bought it 192.
Yeah. Let it be. 192 is fine with this. Stay with it.
Okay.
IRT नहीं, इसमें I am skeptical because अभी split के बाद the whole world is getting into this. So let's wait for some more time. IRCTC अभी नहीं करना है. Split के बाद सारी दुनिया इसे खरीदना चाह रही है. And understand one thing, when everyone wants to buy this stock, who's selling the stock? Yeah, that's a simple common sense. People who have bought at a lower prices. So IRCTC, I don't want to touch for next 3 months. I want to see how the chart forms and then I will move. DMart, I don't remember the chart better. Yuva has some question about course related. I think
No, not course. Okay. Can you please repeat the answer for the course related question? Yuva, I don't exactly remember what the question was. So you can call us on the number that is displayed on the screen, and my team would answer you everything related to the course. They will also tell you how do you join the course, how do you take benefit of the offer, and they will help you with everything.
If he wants, he can also have that one-to-one session with me, Rajesh. You can tell him
Sure,
that.
sure. Okay. Ashok ji, Rima is stuck in Awadh Sugar.
कोई बात नहीं, बैठी रहे अभी अवध में, कुछ नहीं करना.
And sale 139.
Stay. There's no point taking an exit right now. We are still in a bull market. So fine, don't worry. The
Okay.
prices will come sooner or later.
Jagdish ji wants to buy ACC if it crosses 267.
नहीं, अब खरीदना नहीं है जगदीश जी. अब सिर्फ अपनी पोजीशन कम करो, फ्रेश बाइंग कुछ नहीं करनी है. जो लॉस में है उन्हें बेचना नहीं है, फ्रेश बाइंग नथिंग.
Sir, my team has just triggered me that 5:30 we have another session scheduled on Zoom.
Okay.
And I think we are done with almost the entire webinar and have answered all the queries, mostly all the queries. Guys,
जगदीश जी का है what to do with the money. Start looking at gold यार. जगदीश चार्ट अगर देखना आता है तो गोल्ड की तरफ देखना शुरू कर लो. ब्रेकआउट पे एंटर करना. गेल इज ओके. कार्तिक. Okay, Akash has a question.
Kanaya, if you can unmute Akash for a while.
This is the last question which we are taking, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have a question regarding one regarding question, and I would like to have a one-to-one session with this sir, if it is possible. Actually, it is taking a more than expected time. So my question is, as you said earlier, that you have the courses of 1, 2, 3, and 4 divided into segments.
Yeah.
Right.
Then a person having no knowledge in stocks. So how should he approach the courses? Which courses are mandatory to approach it first?
Rajesh, you are the
See,
best person.
if you are a
answer.
beginner, if you have very little knowledge about the basic concepts or the basic stock market functioning, then enter with the module 1, because module 1 is where you learn the basics, the core concepts. Once you learn the core concept, then go with the flow 1, 2, and 3. Right.
Okay.
The module 4 comes in when you also want to learn fundamental analysis. So if your view is that you also want to learn fundamentals, go for 1, 2, 3, 4. If you feel that no, I will go only for learning technical analysis, you can go for 1, 2, 3. If you feel that no, I will learn technical analysis advanced first, professional I will do later, you can do 1 + 2. Your call. Absolutely your call.
Okay. And Ashok sir, I would like to have a one-to-one session if it is possible, whenever you have any time.
Tavleen, I am sure you have taken note of this name. So my colleague Tavleen will contact you, Akashji, and she will connect you with Ashok sir as per sir's availability.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ashok sir, and thank you.
Imaji, in fee and charges, these are something that I don't get into. My team will be better able to explain you, to answer you. So call us on the number, Rimaji, or I'll ask my colleague Tavleen. You can take note of all the names who have made queries. Please call them and answer their queries if they have any.
Sir, I've taken note of all the names. We'll contact them immediately after the webinar.
Perfect. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. And Ashok sir, as usual, it was lovely having you. Thank you so much for your time.
It's my pleasure to have people around who have patiently listened to an old man blabbering away to glory. Okay, guys, take care.
Okay,
hope to see all of you in classroom soon. That will be my pleasure. Okay, bye. Take care, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Kanaya, please save the chats so that if there are queries, we will respond. Please save all the chats.
Sure, sir. Give me a sec. Yes, sir.